Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Jasmine, the Buffet Witch, but you already know that because Ree's drinking tea. Welcome to a playing in the makeups. I don't really know what I'm going to call this. I don't really care to call it anything. I am embracing the literal sundown. So let's go ahead and get started. We are going to finally be busting open this little mini charms palette from the Beauty Bay. Okay, this is a 9-pan multi-chrome, duochrome, whatchamacallit. I mean, I don't even know what it's considering itself to be. But I think these are supposed to be multis and things like that. And I want to get them on my eyes. Now, if you've been on my channel for a little bit of time, you know that Mama is addicted to the multis and the duos right now. Just having a grand time playing with them. And I thought it was time to finally look into this little 9-pan. So for reference, I did just do a spotlight series with the LA Girl Shade Shifters, which are multi-chromes, even though I consider 2 of them to be duochromes. I also have the DD Signature Chrome Book Volume 1. I also have the Odin's Eye Jewel Shine Bundle, multi-chrome bundle. I have 2 holographic highlighting palettes, one from Glisten Cosmetics and the other from Blend Money Cosmetics. So I have shimmers, I have shinies, and this really was up my alley because it's smaller. I think this was like $16, $12. I can't remember how much this was. I'll put some info in the info box for you if it is still available. You know how Beauty Baby doing us, okay? But this is what it looks like. So let's get into it. I can't put it down, so we will be using Miss Tres Leche, the I Am palette, for our mattes, okay? Looking like at that. Let's whack on a crease, okay? We do have the Juvia's Place Eye Prep Eye Prime eyeshadow primer on. We are ready to go. I still am in the need of super dark outer V's, so let's get started. We are gonna start with the black, okay? Because I'm not playing around. I want it dark. As dark as the night is about to be in less than an hour. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop this on my outer V. Nice and dark and saturated, just blop it on, okay? I'm not afraid of dark eyeshadow, specifically black. And I'm gonna sweep that under the lower lash line as well. And I'm just going to feather this in. I'm gonna take a clean brush, which is one of the easiest ways to get your blend to look seamless. It takes a little bit more because you're using more tools, but it will definitely help with the blend, especially of super dark shades, okay? I've literally only been sitting here for about 45 minutes and I already need to powder my face down. What is going on with this KBD Good Apple? Jesus. Anyways, all right, that's pretty. We lost a little bit of our opacity right here, so we're just gonna put that back. Ooh, I like that. Go back in with that other brush. There we go. And let's go ahead and do this on the other eye. Try to do more videos where I show you applying makeup on both eyes. It's kind of hard for me to remember not to cover my face with the mirror though. Okay, I like that. So that's all we're gonna do for eyeshadow. We don't need to do anything else. Let me try to give you some swatches, okay? We've got some swatching fingers. Let's swatch. All right, so the little, I prefer the little whatchamacallits like this. So we've got, so this first shade is called Milky Way. Then we have Supernova, Infinity, and Aura. That's what those look like. Then we have Cosmic, Eclipse, Mystic, and Pluto. Ooh, these are very pretty. Loving this one. She's gorgeous. Looks like that. I don't know how to do swatches. I'm sorry. I'm trying. And we're wearing teal, so can you guess which one we're probably gonna use? Maybe a few of them actually. And then the last one is called Ethereal. And she purple, okay? Ooh, right there, okay? So those are the shimmies. Those are the multis. These really just look like, I mean, they're a little duochrome. So with this being on, we are, like I said, we already have the Juvia's Place I Prep I Prime. I have found that that has typically been enough to get these shades to do what they want to do, or to do what they can do. So for this first look, I'm going to just go ahead and apply it the way that it is. I do want to start with something a bit deeper, close to that black, and before I do, I'm going to go back in with the black eyeshadow and just reestablish some depth, just kind of coming onto the lid, because I do like having a nice dark outer V and being able to see the shims kind of overlapping the black, okay? So I just want to add a wee bit more. And I'm going to use my fingers for this. I'm just going to go for it because it's my favorite. I'm going to go in for that teal, which is the shade Cosmic. I'm going to go with my finger, and I'm just going to pop that on very close to the black. And we're not getting blue at all. We are getting almost purple. Now, I'm actually quite well versed with this particular shade and its ability to go pewter and lavender, because this is very much giving me Angela from Odin's Eye. Except for this one is really shifting purple, whereas Angela sticks to that pewter shade. Which we're getting closer to the edge. So I think you can see a little bit of the blue now when I turn this way. So that's nice, but not what I wanted. That's okay. And this is the thing with multi-chromes, especially, dare I say, on dark skin. This is the plight, okay? So I'm going to go in with this shade here on the inner portion of the eye. And I think I'm going to use a brush for this. This is the color Milky Way. Excuse me, I wonder what she's going to do. Oh, gold. Per the usual. I know I sound a little bummed. It's because the white base shades always go gold. They always go gold on me. This is actually kind of a pinky gold. Okay, on the lower lash line, we're just going to go in with that same blue. And that's going to go on the inner portion of the lower lash line. This is very much Angela. Okay, these are very flaky. All right, we do need something for the inner corner. So I'm actually going to use this shade because it's most likely just going to go gold as well. But it might be a little bit brighter. Yeah, just a touch. All right, I'm going to go off camera. Put on powder my face down, put on some mascara, and maybe zhuzh up my hair, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, we are back. We're heavily set, so again, I might look a little casket ready, but we're just gonna ignore it because I think it's actually, I've started using for just makeup play, this Pond's cream. I thought it was cold cream. I meant to get cold cream, but I ended up getting this. I'm like, well, I gotta use it. So that might be breaking my makeup down a little bit faster, but this is the finished look. I really want to reserve my judgment of this right now. Given the fact that I've already been testing multi-chromes and I've learned this is a common issue I'm having, I don't like, and this also makes me think I should stop buying multi-chromes. I don't enjoy the fact that that first shade we put on, I feel like it looks a bit more blue now, but it was looking super purple and pewter when I first put it on. Like when I look over here, I'm seeing a lot of purple. I'm seeing a lot of like orangey gold for the inner corners, or for this shade, which was this one. This is what's on the bulk of the lid, and it's just, on one hand, it's great because it means that I can get multiple shades from this, from that color, from that particular shadow, because I can use it this way and get this color, but I also can use my beloved color cases and I can most likely get the shade that I want. So I'm just gonna swatch really quick. I'm gonna swatch this blue shade here, and I'm gonna just put that on my hand. And next to that, I'm going to swatch the blue shade by itself. Okay, so I'm gonna put this right there. And that's what you get with the blue shade. Okay, and again, these are sheer because I'm thinking these are meant to be toppers, so I can't deduct too much from it. Okay, so I just put a little bit more on. Even here on my hand, I'm getting a lot of pink. When you shift, you get blue. But if I wanted to get that blue base, I would have to use a blue base. Okay, so let me just shear this out even further. I didn't use that much product. It really goes a long way. And then we're gonna go ahead and tap. Yep, now I'm gonna tap the multi-chrome over it, and we're getting the blue. And that's what I want on the eyes. So while this is not a fail, because, you know, this is nice too, but this is what I want. And it's great that I have the color case because this means I can get what I want. But if I didn't have the color case, and I was just using this product by itself, or just like on a tacky base or a glitter glue or something like that, I feel like I'd be a little bit disheartened. So knowing what I know about these types of shades and this type of eyeshadow, and how it really depends on what your base is and what your skin tone is, I'm going to continue to do more testing, more mixing, more blending, more looks, this, that, the other. And I want to do this particularly for my channel, and this will be a series. I'm going to do a multi-chrome series, because if I were a new consumer to multi-chromes now, I would be way more choosy with the multi-chromes that I get, meaning I probably would not have bought the entire bundle from Odin's Eye. I most likely would have just got a few of the shades, and I probably would not have bought something like this, because it's going to come with shades that aren't going to do what I want them to do. But because I have the color cases, and because I know what I know now, I do want to kind of be the sounding board for people with darker skin or golden olive undertones who want to use multi-chromes, who may like to use other bases and mediums to amplify the multi-chrome or the duochromes or the shimmers. I want to be here to help you figure that out for yourself. I'm going to try to figure out a way to do swatches. I want to have some on my community tab as well, and just trying to find all the different ways that one would have to play with this to get the shifts that you're looking for. The funny thing is, I hear most often when I hear people talk about multi-chromes, it's like a lot of people don't really care for the dark base, like the black base multi-chromes. And I know Annette's makeup corner, I think she says that they always crease on her. And I just feel like I don't see a lot of people using darker based multi-chromes. And I'm having the opposite problem. I'm not having the best time with the lighter ones, which, I mean, given the skin tones that are doing the content, that would kind of make sense. But I want to use all the multi-chromes, and I want to get all the different shifts and all the different colors from my multi-chromes. So while I'm not going to sit here and say that this was this was just an initial review, it's not a complete review. It's not 100% my feelings on the thing. We have a lot of shades to play with, a lot of variations to try with it. So if you are interested in multi-chromes and duochromes and you do have a darker skin tone and you would like to see how to make these work for you, I'm definitely going to help you out with that. The only hard part is if you don't have something like the color case, or you don't like to use color or opaque bases, something like the Juvia's Place I Prep by Prime, and maybe you're somebody who uses like just the Milani eyeshadow base, or you use a Urban Decay primer potion, you like something that's like clear. How would you get this to work? And I still think there are ways to do it. You could just use eyeshadow and then apply this on top. I mean, that's kind of a given, but some people don't think to do that. And literally, I did not think to try my color cases with my multi-chromes until I got so fed up of not getting Angela to look blue. So yeah. That wasn't a complete review of the product, but we'll get there. But it's been me, Jasmine, the Buffet Witch. You already know that because I've talked your entire head off your head. I will see you in the next video, which will be very, very soon. But until then, drink some waters, take good care of yourself, take your vitamin D, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!